Hello, what's up? I'm Brian here doing another video for you guys, and this time we're going to take a look at the rest of the deluxes from that Toxitron Generation 2 line from Legacy Evolution. So these are based on concept images for Transformers toys that could potentially happen, but unfortunately got cancelled later down the road. So we're finally getting Generations representations of those figures, and I think that's a good thing because G2 has a lot of garish colors that I really like, and also they've been doing a lot of unreleased toys. Like there's that Sandstorm figure that was a repaint of the Conehead Seeker design that they just suddenly decided to do, and I thought that was pretty cool. So we're going to start off with a couple that we have seen before, and then we're going to move on to the ones that are brand new. First of all, we've got Mirage. So we've seen this before. It is a rework of, I believe it's the Earth mode version of the Mirage, although it kind of blurs with the Siege and the Earth mode version. But I do believe that is because it doesn't have the portholes on the shoulders. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. It looks like a watermelon. It looks like some sort of strawberry watermelon colored design, and I'm into it. It also has the tampos that are actually proper for this mold, and the accessories seem fine, so yeah, I definitely want to get this. And then there's also Dead End, so it seems like we're moving on to getting even more stun guns in the G2 deco. Now, that doesn't confirm that we're going to get all 5 of them in G2 repaints, but at least we're getting 2 of them that we know of. So, this one has the brighter red, it also has the yellow flame tampo on the side, as well as the nice G2 Decepticon logo on the front there. And then I really like the shade of this almost cyan, turquoise, or blue color scheme that's being thrown into the mix. Some of it does look metallic, and if you're missing out on the Dead End mold, I know a lot of people are, this is a perfect opportunity for you to grab one. So, moving on, let's take a look at the brand new stuff, starting with Sideswipe, which kind of looks like a G2 version of the Tiger Track figure. And this kind of feels like a summertime beach type of deco, especially when you look at the front tampo with the sun and the cloud and then the orange in the background, look kind of like the sunset. So it's like an almost nighttime drive, just a nice cool drive. If any of that made sense, but this is based on that Lamborghini Countach aesthetic from the Earth mode version of the Sideswipe figure, and again, it's based on concept. I do like the yellow and blue. It is definitely bright, but it's meant to be bright. And, you got the guns that could plug on the side. The guns are mostly in that kind of almost dark bluish color, almost like a faded blue, and then it seems like the barrel or rocket is in more of a dark blue, almost like a purple hue to it, which seems similar to the color that's used for the clouds on that tampo. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the robot mode. I like that amount of white. I actually really like the fact that the head's not painted because it does look more closer to that of a G1 or G2 toy, so I don't mind that. You can see the symbols on the shoulder, and yeah, I don't mind the white as well. And then that blue that fades to yellow where it's got a little touch of green just mixed in there, I think that's very nice. So yeah, I'm into it. And then we take a look at this. So this is Laser Cycle, which is based on a G2 Laser Cycle that got canceled that was originally Jazz. Now, the reason why they're not calling this Jazz is because the line already has a Jazz in that orange deco. So, to relieve confusion, they just called it a different name, but you could still call it Jazz. You know, if you're going to throw out the box, it really doesn't matter. So, this one I really like. Even though it's still that Prime RC mold that they keep reusing over and over again, I think that's fine, because a lot of people associated that mold to looking like a Laser Cycle bike, so they wanted to see that repaint originally, and I think that fits in pretty well. I like the giant headlights at the front there. I think that works with the mold and colors, especially this time around. The black and gray mixing into the white at the front, and then that yellow fade with the green touches. It looks very nice. And then also it seems like the blades have a lighter transparency color to it, so I don't really mind that. And then we take a look at the robot mode, and it is that Road Rocket mold, because you could definitely tell with the head. And I think that's fine, because I think the original Road Rocket was actually based on a Laser Cycle, if I'm not mistaken, so that kind of goes hand in hand. But I love the green and yellow on the shins. That looks pretty good. The cycle handheld thing doesn't really work for me, but you could plug that on the back and it looks, more proper to the original design. And yeah, I'm into this, I don't mind the Prime RC mold as long as it's done right and used for something that's more appropriate. and that seems to be the case here. So what do you guys think? Please comment below, let me know. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun doodads, and I'll see you guys next time.
AllSpark TV, now that's just prime.